You planned it.
Sounds good. You want me to press go live?
Yeah, I press it. I'm good.
What's going on, everybody? The Sports 2.0 Network Fantasy Football Draft is here. We are down to a minute left before the first pick. The first pick belongs to Mr. Grant Mitchell. That is loud. Something in the background was loud. But anyways, Grant, any hints on your first pick, or are you going to make us wait another 50 seconds?
It's not a tight end.
Very good. Very good. He's not picking a tight end. We also got Tanner Kern with us. Tanner, you are the third pick. There's only one between you and Grant, and that is Mr. 18-year-old Drew Nupel. So what are you thinking with the 3 pick?
Whoever's available, I got to see. I mean, Grant was talking about Christian McCaffrey possibly sliding down.
Whoa.
So if Grant's too stupid to not take McCaffrey,
everything was against – the cards are against the chest. You know nothing, and the people know nothing. All right, I might take Tom Brady first.
Yahoo felt so bad for you that they put you with the number 1 pick. Just saying.
Oh, here we go. We are ready to draft. Mr. Grant Mitchell, you are on the clock. Let's go.
I am on the clock. How much time do I have here? Oh, I've got
1 minute.
You have plenty of time.
Wow. So I'll let you guys in on a little inside information here. I have a Word document pulled up, and I wrote down about 5 to 8 people that I would take through rounds 1 through 5. And then I have about 20 people I've categorized as sleepers. So I think I'm already more prepared than all of you. I'm not going to lie, especially Tanner. Tanner never knows what he's doing.
You just take Christian McCaffrey already so we can keep moving? Just take him, Grant.
Well, who's got the second pick? You say it was Drew?
It is. Yeah, it's my nephew.
Okay, Drew's got second.
All right. I'm gonna make a shock surprise. I'm gonna shake things up here first. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Nice job spending 55 seconds taking Christian McCaffrey. All right, number 2 pick overall.
This is just like the actual NFL draft, where everybody knows who's going number 1, and the Jaguars take all 15 minutes to take Trevor Lawrence.
Dalvin Cook, number 2 to Drew. Now you're up, Tanner.
All right. Gotta go Zeke.
Tanner, can we get some commentary here, please?
I gotta go Zeke. I'm trying to figure out.
We're live on air, right? Like
I haven't used Yahoo. I always use ESPN, so I'm trying to figure out how to use this.
Yahoo, if you want to sponsor us, let us know.
Go up to the top and click Draft Elliott.
There we go.
Got it.
You have the worst pick so far, Tanner.
There we go.
Mark's Tractors is picking Alvin Kamara. Wait, Mr. Dan, you are up. Dan Bradley is doing 2 drafts at one time right now.
I am. I've got an auction going on one screen, and I've got this draft going on the other. So with the 5th overall pick, we are proud to select Aaron Jones.
Good pick.
Aaron Jones. All right, Justin is up, and then it is me. Oh, man, Derrick Henry's taking it 6. I knew he was going to get taken at 6.
He wasn't going to fall that far.
I am up at 7. It's Nick Chubb, Tyreek Hill, Saquon Barkley, probably my best choices here. Saquon injuries concern me. I don't want to pick a guy first round that I don't know if he's going to be on the field, even for week 1. I will go Nick Chubb as the 7th overall pick.
I like that. Hey, DB, let's get it up. Let's get it up there.
Absolutely.
Allison is up. Allison's astounding something. I don't know. What does it say? She took Devontae Adams. Okay. Tom Storm. Go ahead,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not so high on the Devontae Adams pick.
Me either.
You can't count on somebody setting a franchise record for touchdowns. I think that's a bit. They oversold that one.
Grant, how you feeling right now?
Dude, I'm excellent. I've never been happier in my entire life.
Grant, I don't think you're making much sense right. I think you read one freaking fantasy football article, you think you're an expert.
What are you talking? I'm not making sense that you can't depend on a franchise record. You're not even a Bears fan. What are you doing?
I'm repping, dude. I rep all the teams, man. I'm a Pats fan. Hey, Grant, how about them Red Sox right now? I think we're winning.
This pick 11's throwing me for a loop. I don't know what to do.
Oh, it's
Are you on the clock,
Will.
Will?
Will is on the clock. He's got 30 seconds left for the 11th pick. Team Ridiculous. I like it.
Will T. Higgins is still on the board.
You went with Saquon. You're not concerned about his injuries?
I'm concerned, but I pick 11. I'll take Saquon. If he's healthy, he's one of the best backs in the league.
Say quads. You ever seen that guy's quads?
Freaking huge.
Yeah.
When he was at Penn State, like power cleaning 600 pounds on Twitter, it was so scary. Like it was just scary.
Yeah. It was 425, Tanner, just for the record.
Well, okay, Graham. Blah blah blah. That kid
Jonathan
how about you do more research before you come at me, huh?
Jonathan Taylor rounds up round 1. Now we are moving on to round 2. Soldier Fields. I like that name. It's got the Soldier Field. It's got Justin Fields involved. It's kind of creative. I'm sure it's not unique, but
I like that Jonathan Taylor pick a lot, I must say. He was my top end round 2 pick, but I get the last pick of round 2, so that ruined that.
I'm going to take the exact opposite on that and say I don't trust Jonathan Taylor this year. Good offensive line, but with Wentz's injury, who's going to be throwing the ball? Who's a downfield threat that can open up the offense for him?
They got Nyheim Hines still in the backfield. They also have
Marlon Mack too. Loaded backfield.
One of the guys is out for the season.
Oh, wow.
There's your first quarterback off the board. First pick of the second round, Patrick Mahomes goes to the Bears fan, Soldier Fields. I personally don't like quarterbacks that high, but
no, I don't.
That was a stupid pick.
I'll give myself credit here and say I took Patrick Mahomes with my second round pick in his sophomore season, which he won MVP in. So if you want to congratulate me, I am ready to accept it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Grant, when do I play you, Grant? When do I get to whoop your ass?
I can't wait to play you, Tanner. My team
I can't wait for November 21st down in Blacksburg, Virginia for the Sports 2.0.
Tanner, we're only 1 weekend away from our steel cage match, and I will mess you up in fantasy just like I will in the octagon.
We're 7 weeks. No, Grant, we're November 21st in Blacksburg. That's when we're doing it.
Why are you scared? Fight me next weekend.
Because I want to give you a little time to train, so it's a fair fight.
I'm ready right now. I'm ready. Listen, do you know what I'm made of? I'm ready for you anytime.
Grant, you're made about 3 Bud Lights right now.
So I'm up at the 18th pick, and I've got a choice between 4 receivers: Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins, DK Metcalf, Justin Jefferson. But I think I'm gonna intermingle with the Ohio running back core and go Joe Mixon here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip the receivers and I'm gonna go a running back tandem of Chubb and Mixon here. I'm gonna draft him, and then I want you to tell me why I made a mistake. I have officially drafted Joe Mixon.
There's a heavy Ohio flavor in there.
Why am I wrong though?
I would say the offensive line, Bengals offensive line scares me.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Passing on Penei Sewell in the draft, that might come back to hurt him.
Yeah.
I also think the fact that you have Burrow, I mean, Mixon is the undisputed number 1 there, but I feel like the fact you have Burrow and you took Jamar Chase 5th overall, I feel like they're going to try to throw the ball more than they're going to run it. But he is going to get a lot of volume because there's not a real good backup there.
So we got an update. I think this is Ryan. He likes Tanner in the octagon over Grant.
I think this is Tanner logged into the account.
My name somehow appeared on there, and I did not post this. But anyways, it was he's got Tanner in the octagon. So
Grant, D1 versus D3, what's going to win?
Hey, like I've told you before, D1 offers. Chose to go D3 to be a big fish in a small pond.
That's what you say, but you can never prove it. Where's the proof?
What do you mean I can't prove it? Do you want me to share my screen with my emails right now?
I think I might go Clyde Edwards-Helaire here instead of going with a receiver.
You're going with the old Kansas. You like that Kansas City running back?
I do.
That's what you would expect from the mind of an offensive lineman.
Yeah, I like running the football. It's just questionable. How questionable are we talking here?
There he is.
Clyde Edwards.
Tanner, what do you think of your CEH second round pick?
I'm pretty pumped about it. Honestly, I think we're in good shape with that. I'd rather have running backs that are going to get carries and go with the receivers later. Go with the quarter. I'll get Mac Jones late too for the quarterback play, so I'll be good.
That's what you think.
And in that offense where they're just going to run the ball the whole time.
They're good. Hey, you know what? Patrick Mahomes, he's gonna have to hand the ball off too. They don't want to let him get beat up this year. They're gonna run the football.
Grant, you get 2 picks here.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I could have done with a little bit more time on the clock here.
Well, you got 38 seconds for this pick and another minute after.
Yeah, let's see. All right, why don't you guys give me some thoughts here? Because we've missed calling out some people who have gone off the board. What do you guys normally look to do in your rounds 2 and 3?
I like Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs at the 44. Go down there, get him for Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs.
I mean, you could always pick up either Cam Akers or J.K. Dobbins.
I'm not going to take J.K. Dobbins. Well, let's get that clear.
If it were keeper, maybe.
Yeah, both those guys obviously out.
Yeah,
Taking
A.J.
Brown there.
I like that pick a lot.
Thank you.
I was
very
hoping
much.
he might fall a little bit more there for me.
That's unfortunate. He's on my team now. Hit me up with the trade if you're still
Maybe
interested.
so. We may have to talk trade here. I think he's in for a spectacular, maybe even top 5 season. Possibly even top 3 wide receiver.
Tanner, we got a guest appearance. It's your boy.
Oh my God, my boy, Jack Frat Boy. What's good, my man?
No,
my man.
he's here. He's here. I want to talk to him.
Why isn't he in the league with us? Will, he's going to be your co-captain.
He can help me out. He doesn't know the most about the NFL.
But. I'm a casual follower, but
he's a star better though. The kid wins all the time.
Right.
How's the U, man? How's things
Great.
going?
I'm real happy to be back. School's going well. It's been fun. I mean, I think we should take 10 seconds to congratulate Will. He finally has a real computer now. He just purchased his first ever real computer today.
I mean,
he just got the new MacBook Air. He was currently using like a $20 Dell laptop throughout the duration of his internship with you guys. So I think that deserves a pat on the back. I mean, he was able to somehow complete an internship on his $20 Marshall's laptop. But now, he's got an Apple, laptop. That's a big step up for the man.
For everyone who doesn't know, Jack Frat Boy he's our favorite guest on Parlay Power Hour. You can catch us at 10 a.m. Will, you're gonna be on the show tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow.
Let's go.
Gotta get some college football picks.
Well, Justin,
are you taking Miami to beat Alabama?
I'll take the spread. I'm not taking them to win.
Yeah, are you guys turning up down in Miami for the game?
Yeah. What else are we gonna do?
Damn right. Yeah,
I would hope so.
You guys think you can win?
Or do you draft?
I read an article like 3 keys for Miami to beat Alabama. I don't think they're going to be able to do any of them.
The key is
Bryce Young gets injured, Nick Saban gets COVID, and the game is postponed.
All right. Here are some of my keys. All right. Our offensive line actually decides to play a game. Okay. Darren King can only carry the team so much on his own. All right. Our receivers actually catch the passes and don't, bobble the ball around as much and have the butterfingers like they did for a majority of last season. And Manny Diaz trusts his offensive and defensive coordinators and just actually plays like just coaches like a coach because he's just been horrendous. So,
what do you think of Charleston Rambo?
The team.
What's up?
What do you think of Charleston Rambo?
Who's that?
He's a new wide receiver that came in from Oklahoma.
I don't know anything about him, but he'll get a thumbs up.
No, I mean, they have a lot of young wide receivers around him, like Xavier Restrepo and a few other guys, but Rambo should be the main guy. But if our receivers don't play well, then we're screwed.
Did you guys see the clip of Minnesota on the student section in Minnesota going wild tonight?
No.
It's on Barstool. It got me going, man. It's good. College football's back.
We have a new turnover chain this year as well.
Oh, really? What does it look like?
It's going to get revealed during the game, I guess, if we get a turnover.
Yeah, well, that's not happening against Bama, so we'll wait till week 2. Sounds good.
we probably will have to wait.
So where are we at? How's everybody feeling about their team so far? Will, you're up next, and I'm going to talk to you about your team here real quick.
I'll tell you, his team is hot garbage.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm liking. I think Saquon is solid at 11 if he's actually healthy.
You got Stephon Diggs. You got Saquon Barkley so far.
Yeah.
Is Saquon going to play week 1?
They're
No,
saying
probably
he is.
not. Probably not.
What do I want to do?
I can't believe you guys have a cat. I can't believe you can take care of a cat.
I don't think they can. I think that was a cry for help from the cat.
Freaking 2 Miami frat boys taking care of a freaking cat.
I mean,
Chris
yeah,
Godwin. All right.
You go, good pick.
cats do their thing.
Yeah, cats.
Wait, that's not a good pick, Tanner. Don't lie to our co-host.
I didn't say anything, Grant.
You said a good pick.
Rodney said that, didn't he?
Well,
I
you
did not say good pick. I said
Will,
Chris Godwin.
Oh, I was like, good pick. Okay, yeah.
You don't even know what you said. You know what, Tanner? You should just log off right now. You have no idea what's going on your end.
Grant,
So,
I can't wait to embarrass you. I just can't wait. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna write an article on it.
Who's going to be taking Big Ben?
I'll take him late.
All right.
I'll take him.
Steelers Nation.
Tanner, whoever wins between me and you in our first matchup gets to control baseball spotlight. How about that?
Anyone take Juju?
Not yet.
Grant, you know what? You can't do baseball picks like I can do it, Grant.
Oh yeah, because you're so good on Parlay Power Hour, picking the Red Sox every day.
I don't know if you saw my winning percentage, Grant, but it's about 578. So you can. What's the Red Sox? Hey, oh, by the way, Grant, Red Sox are up 4-0 too. By the way, just to let you know. Just a
little inside information since I got the plug with the Steelers. I think Mason Rudolph is going to be playing a majority of the season. So, kidding.
With his dented head from Miles.
From Miles Garrett slapping him with the helmet.
Yeah.
I don't know if a fan base hates a player on their team more than the Steelers hate Mason Rudolph.
Just wait until they see Dwayne Haskins play.
I still can't believe Mason Rudolph can play football after what Myles Garrett did to him. I still God.
Something's telling me that's not the first time that's happened to him.
No.
Did you guys see that Myles Garrett? Myles Garrett wants to fight Jake Paul after he retires.
Justin Hawk. Jake Paul can box. All those dudes can box. Logan and Jake can play.
Well, yeah, when you have that much money and that many, resources, you can get some pretty damn good trainers.
Damn right.
Yep.
They have so much expendable cash that they literally packed up and moved to Puerto Rico and just train. That's all they do.
Dan, I like that Gus Edwards pick.
I do too. I think he is going to really take on a whole new role in that offense. Obviously, J.K. Dobbins is a different type of back than Edwards, but I think Edwards is still going to be a solid fit. Offensive line is good. Defense is going to set that team up to score in bunches. And getting him value this late, I thought he'd be off the board already.
I think that pick is better than you know because J.K. Dobbins is out for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think your team's awful.
My team's really freaking good right now.
Who did he just take?
No, I don't know who he just took. I just looked at his roster though, and I don't like
Tyler Lockett there. So Tanner. Let's talk Tanner's team here. Ezekiel Elliott, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Justin Jefferson, Tyler Lockett. What are you thinking, Tanner?
I like going with the skill players first, and then I load up with quarterback. Keep in mind, guys, it's still baseball season. So just to let you know, if my team sucks, it's still baseball season.
I like.
Is this an admission of defeat?
No, Grant. I'm still going to beat you with whatever team I put on the field. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take a quarterback. Probably take quarterback next. Probably.
Well, there goes my quarterback. I was
going to take Kyler. Who took Kyler Murray?
Good luck, gentlemen.
I've got the
Thank you.
goat. I've got the goat, Tanner.
You took Kyler Murray.
No, I said I've got the GOAT. Is Kyler Murray the GOAT?
You took Tom Brady. You didn't take Tom Brady, did you?
I did.
He did. He took Tom Brady, 50th overall pick.
Oh, stupid, Grant. All right,
Yeah,
Lamar. I hate Lamar. I don't know if he's
What?
good. Good pick here. It's good for fantasy football.
He's a fantasy football quarterback.
Yeah, he's a fantasy football quarterback.
In the actual scheme of the NFL, he is a running back.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of weird because we're playing fantasy football here.
Mhm.
Wait,
Locked
so
up
so
Lamar.
what was wrong with picking Tom Brady, who threw for 4,600 yards and 40 touchdowns last year?
The fact that in fantasy he doesn't move his feet, so I mean
Yeah.
rushing yards adds up. I'll take a quarterback that can run
What?
the ball over Tom Brady.
The fact that he was the second or the third highest scoring quarterback in fantasy last year. The fact he's in a bombs away offense.
Grant, I don't know if you've heard, but we're playing fantasy football right now. So
Did you not just hear me say he was the third scoring fantasy
what
quarterback
you say
last
is
year?
irrelevant to me.
I
What you
missed
say
it.
is irrelevant.
Listen, you're just pulling that Chicago Bears jacket over your ears. You don't want to hear the truth.
It's nice sideline gear, official. Actually.
Official. Did you get your Mac Jones jersey yet?
No, I haven't, Grant.
Dan, I got a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
Adam Thielen? Question mark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Adam Thielen in the second preseason game came up limping after running an out route and didn't connect on the play. What worries me is it didn't look like it was any sort of a contact injury. And anytime you deal with a non-contact injury, your immediate thought is it's going to be something that lasts for a while. Thielen, obviously the top trusted receiving threat, he just by volume for the Vikings. Jefferson is more the big play threat, but Thielen for volume and PPR, I would still think Thielen over Jefferson. But seeing that Q by his name, it's got me worried. They haven't said very much with Irv Smith, tight end. He's done for the year. So the
Fine,
receiving options are getting limited.
Fine, I'm taking Julio over Thielen.
You're welcome. In fantasy football, the best ability is availability.
Yeah,
If you
but
got guys who are hurt.
Julio,
where you at?
Julio had one of those big Qs next to him too, though.
He did, but I think Julio is fine.
He always has it. His name's like
Mhm.
Julio.
Yeah,
It was like
but,
the worst joke ever, but
I liked it, Rodney. It was good.
Yeah.
No, that
it's
was
like
good. That was
Julio.
good.
Julio.
Surprised anyone. What do you guys think of Kyle Pitts this year? I think he's going to be.
I think he's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean that's a great spot because they don't have anybody else to throw to over there in Atlanta. Well, Ridley's pretty good, but after that, I mean, yeah, I like Pitts. I just didn't take him because I got him in 2 other leagues, and that's too many. I don't want him in all 3 leagues.
Yeah, but I feel like we said the same thing about Noah Fant and TJ Hawkinson when those guys first came out too, that they were supposed to be elite receiving threats in their first year. They weren't. It takes a long time for tight ends in particular to adjust from college to NFL routes, learning the tree, learning the blocking assignments. I feel like Pitts is really going too early in a lot of leagues for what he's actually going to produce this year.
Well, speaking of that, he just went.
Kevin just took him at pick 58, so we are on to 59. Will, you're up. Team ridiculous.
Once again, I'm left questioning who I want to take. I will take the other guy that I think is going to get some receptions in Atlanta, Mike Davis.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
He is going to catch some passes.
They did a lot of work for Carolina last year when McCaffrey was out, and you know they don't really like to run the ball a lot in Atlanta, but he definitely can catch the ball out of the backfield. And if you want to talk about thighs and quads, you should see his because they are on Saquon's level.
You are now up again, Will, for pick number 62.
Tunyon off the board, another tight end.
Yeah, I'm going to have to play the tight end roulette wheel of death, I think.
Have we reached a point in fantasy football where tight end is even more valuable than running back just because of the depth factor. Like if you're not getting one of those top 5 guys, how screwed are you? Do you really have a chance to win if you don't have a top 5 tight end?
The way to win fantasy is to pick the positions where there's the biggest disparity in points. So, and we have that right now with tight ends. We got Kelsey and Waller obviously at the top there, and Kittle as well. So, yeah, if you're not getting one of those 3 guys, like, I mean, Kittle's projected 320, and then when you look outside those top 3, your next closest guy is 200. So. It's not, I mean, I wouldn't do it obviously, but it's not unreasonable to say you should be targeting a tight end in the first or second round because you want to find where you can get the biggest advantage in a position. So yeah, we're absolutely at that point where you should be considering a tight end at the top of the draft.
I am up for my pick now.
What's running through your head?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what I mean, I don't have a quarterback. You know what? Aaron Rodgers.
Good move.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a quarterback, and I feel like it's Jalen Hurts next after Aaron Rodgers. Like, to me, that's a big drop-off.
Well, that's Jalen Hurts according to this Yahoo, but Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback.
Right? I mean, and then, you can kind of go down to the quarterback list, and I felt like there was a pretty big drop-off, and if I didn't get Rodgers there, I probably wasn't going to get him at 79. So, I mean, Russell Wilson's available, and I don't mind Matthew Stafford, but again, I've already taken him one other place. I'm not going to put all my eggs in the Matthew Stafford basket. That's for sure. So, Aaron Rodgers is my guy.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is. Yeah, I have him on like 2 of my other teams. So
Rodney, you just talked me into taking a quarterback there. We're taking Russell Wilson.
Yeah, well, don't you think? Like, I mean, after Russell Wilson,
I mean, you look at who's coming up too, and I mean, after Hurts, Tannehill, Stafford, Burrow, guys who are going to have good, productive seasons, and they'll probably be top 10 fantasy. But again, like what Grant was just talking about, the disparity, the drop off. I feel like there's a huge drop-off between Wilson and Hurts, and I'm not going to take any chances on that.
Right.
What do you guys think of TJ Hawkinson?
Yeah, good tight end. Probably.
Thought about taking him.
Yeah, I did too. Probably tight end, maybe 6 in the league.
And I have Waller too, so having Waller and Hawkinson either as trade bait or as a good flex play, you could certainly do worse at the flex than Hawkinson.
Tanner, why did you do that?
Why, Grant? That's a big move. That's power moves, Grant.
It is a power move. I wanted him.
That's league-winning moves right there, Grant.
That's why Grant didn't say
let's
anything
slow
when he
down.
asked how we were feeling about him.
Let's slow down. Your team is terrible, Tanner. Let's not.
What do you mean, Grant? What
distort
do you
the
mean
message.
my team is terrible? When the projections come out after it, I bet I'll be top in the league.
The other thing got considered with Hawkinson, and then the guy I took Mark Andrews. Both of those quarterbacks will have no one else to throw it to on that team because their wide receiver cores are so just depleted. Like, I don't even know who the Lions have in their wide receiver core.
Yeah, I don't either. Not Marvin Jones.
No Kenny Galladay.
No Kenny Galladay. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, rookie out of USC.
Yeah, is he going to be their top guy?
Tyrell Williams.
And Jared Goff loves to jump it off to the tight end. We saw that in LA. So I like TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah, Hawkinson is essentially wide receiver 1 in that offense.
Yeah. Mitchell's moneymakers goes Deebo Samuel.
He does indeed. And now he has to think long and hard because he's not going to get the pick for 24 picks. Let's see
I essentially
here.
know how that feels.
Who does he want to take? We're going to go. Do I really want to do this? I'm not sure about this one, guys. I'm not going to lie.
Ooh.
I like Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton.
It's between Cortland Sutton and Devonta Smith for me. Looking for guys late in the draft who have high ceilings.
Okay, I like it.
He showed good connection with Teddy Bridgewater in their last preseason game after Bridgewater was named the starter.
Love that, Will. Got the preseason analysis.
We are on pick 74.
All right, here we go.
Chase Edmonds. Tanner, you're up.
All right. What are we thinking? I need some help here, guys.
Well,
I like Anderson. I like Robbie Anderson a lot.
I'm 4 picks after you. I'm probably going to sit out of this.
Yeah, I'm 2 up, so yeah, I'm keeping my mouth shut on this one.
Tanner, I was heavily looking at Robbie Anderson. He was very good with the Jets, which was a terrible situation. He's reuniting with Sam Darnold for a college-style quarterback who loves to throw it. I think Robbie Anderson's a good pick there.
I think Raheem Mosert's better. I think running backs are more valuable. Running back.
There it is, Mostert.
Chase Claypool. That was a
Chase. Good pick. Good pick, Dan.
Well, needed a wide receiver too, and Joe Burrow's second year is going to need that safety blanket, and I think Jamar Chase is going to be looking for Chase a lot this year. Not at all worried about the drops in preseason either.
So I'm up after Justin. Justin's not on here. I'm going to talk about – I need a tight end, and I think I'm going to wait till Justin makes his official pick here, but I'm going to pick a tight end. He went with Robbie Anderson. Yeah. So I am thinking here, I'm thinking Noah Fant. I think Noah Fant's a guy that's going to continue to get better and better. And Bridgewater likes the checkdowns.
He does.
Teddy likes the checkdowns. And I feel like, Melvin Gordon probably going to end up sitting a bunch because he always does. I mean, it's Noah Fant, Tyler Higbee. I've already got Robert Woods. I don't need Higbee and Woods. I think Logan Thomas sucks for Washington. I don't like Dallas Goedert in Philadelphia. I mean, it would be kind of cool if I had Gronk, but you never know. He might just end up sitting someday just because he wants to. So I'm going to go Noah Fant.
I like that.
Solid. I disagree with your Logan Thomas take, but I like the pick.
You like Logan Thomas?
Will I second that? I think that's an outrageous overlook of Logan Thomas, who was a top 5 tight end in the league last year.
5?
He had 60-something receptions, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns.
Missed a few games too.
Is Fitzmagic still going to have the arm strength to get him the ball though?
No.
Listen. Fitzmagic has never had arm strength. He just lofts it up there and lets somebody go make a play.
How do you get the name Fitzmagic then, Grant?
Because he had
Magic has nothing to do with arm strength.
Yeah, he had 2 games where he threw for 400 yards, and then he threw 4 interceptions in the next game.
All right, I'll take your word for it, but I took Noah Fant instead of him.
I'll draft the 2022 MVP, Matthew Stafford.
I like that, Will. Will, I'm there with you. You know that.
Yeah.
I think I wholeheartedly believe Matthew Stafford is a top 5 MVP candidate this year.
Oh, 100%. Especially being in a winning culture for the first time in his career.
The thing is, Matthew Stafford is very good, and nobody cares because he played for the Lions. But with the Rams and with Sean McVay, I think that Rams team could go. I mean, we're in a 17-game season now. I think they can go 13-4, 14-3, something like that.
Okay. I think that's a bold take.
They're in a very tough division, and I don't know what their schedule looks like. I'd have to call it up here, but I think 12-5 is about where I've got them. And I think you're exactly right. Stafford's got the best offense and defense he's ever had at any point in his career. Obviously, there's no Calvin Johnson on the Rams, but Calvin Johnsons are few and far between. So Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, that's still going to be a solid receiving group for him.
It looks like we're on the defensive run now.
Yeah, not me. My turn. So I wasn't sure what Michael Thomas' status actually was. So he's not eligible until week 8. You know, it's a time, not quite yet, but maybe a time to stash him if you were confident in your roster. But I don't know if I'm terribly confident, so I don't think I'm going to stash him quite yet. But it's a thought for you guys if you wanted to get Michael Thomas on your roster. So Houston's going to be really bad.
Yeah, they're going to be really bad.
They're
But
going to get Cam. They're going to get Cam good. They'll be good.
I was wondering about David Johnson, but I got to make a pick here real soon. You know what? I'm actually going to go with James Conner.
No.
And my next pick is off the board.
Who is that, Dan?
Thanks for making that one a little easier, Rodney.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's got some revenge, some bounce back in him. He had a bad year in Pittsburgh.
I feel like James Conner is the X that we keep going back to, even though they're so bad for us.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets hurt every year. He had one monster year, and then ever since then, it's been, what's he going to do? Not very much. I'm on the clock here, so you guys vamp for a minute.
Well, it gives me some running back depth. I mean, I've got Chubb, Mixon, David Montgomery, and then James Conner. It gives me 4 guys to start. Obviously I'm not going to start all 4 of them, but some depth. I like it. I'm okay with it.
I like the top. I'm not a big fan of Connor just because I'm not a fan of picking running backs where there's like running back by committee. They have Chase Edmonds there too. I mean, that Arizona offense is going to run the ball a lot just because of how Kyler Murray plays.
There goes Logan Thomas, fellas.
Well, we were just talking about that Rams offense, and I think that running back situation with Akers being out hurt, Sony Michel, I think, is a sneaky good pickup. We saw him have a couple of solid seasons in New England. Last year, the production wasn't quite there, but you look at things like the efficiency and how he ran the numbers that aren't quite the eye test. Because numbers were there. It couldn't turn into results. And I think, Tanner, you'd be one of the first ones to tell us that. Maybe was Michel underutilized last year?
The Patriots don't know what to do with their running back. So it's a new running back every 2 weeks. They go in cycles. Draft. I think, what do you think, AB? I kind of like AB.
I like Rex Burkhead here, Tanner.
Where's Rex? Shut up.
Dwayne Bowe.
AB.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Grant, your quarterback's going to be throwing me a lot of touchdowns this year.
Antonio Brown.
AB.
I don't know
better than
about a lot of
Galladay.
them.
Galladay's not going to have it. Like freaking Daniel Jones is going to have no time to throw the football this year. Got to stock up.
Daniel Jones is awful. I'm putting it out there.
I think he's okay if he has an offensive line. Without an offensive line, of course he's awful.
I don't think he could beat me in a pitch and catch in the backyard.
All right, Grant, you're up.
All right, well, this one's easy because I'm going to take the last starting running back available, which is Devin Singletary.
Is he the starter?
Too. So
Yeah, he's the starter.
That's still a committee, though.
yeah,
It is a committee, but it's good depth. The Bills score a lot, so we'll be fine. Not worried about it, you naysayers. Let's see. Now this one gets interesting. I'm going to take somebody who I have a lot of faith in here. Jacoby Myers.
Wow.
I think he was excellent last season with a Cam Newton who, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he only threw 8 touchdowns. It was either 8 or 10. I know he ran for 12.
yeah.
But I think he was the only really standout receiver on that team. So
Yeah. Joe Burrow off the board. Pick 98 overall.
Devon.
who's the popular guy?
That's not me, man.
Somebody forgot to put it on mute.
Sorry, I'm really popular these days.
It's all the ladies at the U.
Yeah.
Will, what's your Thursday night plans down there? What is going on after the draft?
Thursday night's usually a pretty big going out night in Miami, at least. We're gonna play it by ear tonight. We'll see. Well, I'll definitely let you guys know what happens after the draft.
If you go out tonight, are you going to wear the jersey?
No.
Is that not cool?
It would not be in the settings that I would be going out to.
No.
Can't risk something happening to it either.
No, yeah, nice jersey.
Well, I mean, the season's coming around. I mean, season starts Saturday. It would kind of be a nice night to wear it.
It would.
We just had our first kicker, I believe, go off the board.
Yeah, Justin Tucker at pick number 100. I mean, the guy can kick.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take my kicker last.
I'm going to take A.J. Dillon here. I think with Aaron Jones having a handcuff there in case something does happen.
Well, that's interesting. Offense. That's interesting, Dan, because I am going to take Randall Cobb.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a reason he's back in Green Bay. Somebody's popular, and that is strictly because Aaron Rodgers wants him.
Yep.
Randall Cobb will be the 103rd pick in the draft.
I think Will doesn't know how to use his new computer because his texts are coming on his computer. That's the problem.
Well, no, I've got
Will. How many girls are calling you right now?
I've muted the text. It's the calls that are coming through on my computer now. I've declined him, and now he's texted me, "Yo."
You know how to silence your computer? You go up to the top. You go up to the top right.
Yeah.
You go.
I got it. Yeah.
Tell him you're live on stream. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't understand.
He's watching right now.
Somebody out there likes Grant's team the best.
Nice pick. So.
You gotta somebody really interested in your team here, Grant.
It doesn't surprise me, to be completely honest. I'm running laps around everybody, especially Tanner and Will.
Time to draft and stash.
Yo, Tanner. Nice job there.
That wasn't me.
Oh, that wasn't you? The one who's been saying dog water every show?
I think it was Rodgers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I need my name off there. I need it off quickly. Oh man, dog water. You guys, I'm learning new words, new terms.
Rodney, I bet your 10-year-old uses that.
Dog water?
Yeah,
Probably,
I learned.
probably.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't know as if I.
It's
I don't
a
think so.
gaming term. If
Yeah.
any of your kids game.
Yeah, we don't let him game a whole lot, man. He's 10. Like you gotta get outside a little bit, right?
Yep, damn right.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
that.
so he says oof all the time. I'm so tired of hearing oof. That's a big oof.
I liked your thing about what was it, Wayno the other night?
No, have you seen J.A. Happ recently?
Oh, Jay Happ, okay. Yeah.
I mean, the dude's got a full out gray beard. And that's one thing I don't really have any, but like, yeah, he's like, dude, this guy looks super, super old. And I looked him up and I'm like, well, bro, I'm like 68 days older than he is. So, and he just lets out this big oof, dad. I'm like, thanks, dude. Yeah. J.A. Happ will be 39 in October and he gave up like 100 runs yesterday.
That was not a good trade at the deadline. What was it?
Well,
Happ for John Gant, right?
Yeah, but John Gant sucks. I mean, he's I don't know. I mean, that's what the Cardinals do. That's what the Cardinals do. They make bad trades.
But they're looking good. They're looking good lately.
Yeah, I don't think so. 2 more picks, and then it's me, Allison's turn. I'm gonna go next, guys, with a Jacksonville receiver in Laviska Shenault Jr. I like that guy. That's my guy, Laviska.
I really wish you hadn't just said that.
Dan, is that the second time I've taken your guy tonight?
I think so.
Laviska Shenault.
How many times have I hit you going back the other way, though?
Yeah, that's true. It was between him and Cole Beasley, and I'm not picking Beasley because he can't follow the rules.
No, I'm not touching Beasley. Getting him in the last round, I wouldn't touch him.
Just because of principle, I'm like,
yeah.
That's funny. All right, so I've got 5 picks left in this draft.
We don't have anybody on auto pick, do we? We do. We have 2 people on auto pick. I have a sense Irv Smith Jr. is about to get auto drafted here.
Yeah, sucks to be them.
Just a moment. Yeah, well, you don't show up. I need to get a third wide receiver in the mix here, and I'm going to go with a wide receiver in a very high volume offense, a pass first offense. We're going to go Mike Williams, Los Angeles Chargers.
That's a good pick.
I don't feel bad for the auto drafters. I mean, we set this date like 2 weeks ago.
At least.
I mean, Will's in like the party capital of the world, and he's here with us. Like, he's spending this Thursday night with us. I don't feel bad for these guys not being here for the draft. This is the most important thing they had today. Anyways.
Tanner, Chad Henne still available.
Yes.
One of in my other draft that I did about 2 days ago, someone took Eli Manning about halfway through the draft.
He's still on there?
Yeah, he is in the ESPN fantasy football leagues. Eli Manning was still an available pick.
He's like Pau Gasol. He might come back one day. You never know.
Yeah, I'm looking on Yahoo. I don't see him listed on here.
Pittsburgh defense. That's a good pick.
Thanks, Grant. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I hate
There's
you.
a lot of practice squad guys you can get on here.
Let me put it back.
I probably got to get a defense soon.
I need a backup quarterback.
Why? Who's your number one?
Lamar. I feel like
you hate your quarterback.
Get hurt at some point. Run the football.
Yeah, but you could just wait and pick up Justin Fields later.
Yeah, you're right.
There goes San Francisco's defense. Good pick.
Thank you.
Although I will give away my advice. I am a streaming defense guy.
As am I. Whoever faces the worst offense in the league is who I pick up every week.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking about this week and maybe just go ahead and drafting them. But I don't know who the worst offense is going to be yet.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
I got Hunter
Lions.
Henry there. Number one for a dump-off quarterback.
I mean, Kansas City's defense is available, but they play Cleveland. Broncos are available, but they're on the road. I don't like playing road defenses. Buffalo's available. They play Pittsburgh. Maybe I'll just let all you clowns pick your defense, and I'll just get one later.
A few years ago, I took the Jacksonville defense, and that was the year they made the AFC Championship. They were top 25 in scoring amongst all positions in my league.
Good pick. Yeah, good pick.
They were beating out most of the quarterbacks in the league for scoring that year.
You know, they're tight end.
I got to be honest. I don't like my running back situation at all.
Who do you have, Will?
I have Saquon, Miles Sanders, and Mike Davis at running back, which I like that, but I don't have anyone else after that.
That's a wild card of a bunch.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders, high ceiling, low floor.
Yeah, that might be the most boom or bust top 3 running backs of anybody in this league.
The way I look at all those guys, like the way I look at Saquon, if he's healthy, he's probably a top 2, top 3 fantasy football running back. Miles Sanders, I mean, in Philadelphia's offense, you never know what you're going to get, but I don't think they're going to be throwing the ball a lot, so hopefully they just feed him the rock, but he's also injury prone at times. And then Mike Davis is, questionable because all he had was one semi-breakout year last year after filling in for McCaffrey. So,
do you guys think the Eagles are going to force feed Devontae Smith, or you think it's going to be like last year?
A lot like last year, I think.
If only we had Griffey Betts on, he'd tell us. He's a big-time Eagles fan. One of the only Eagles fans I know.
Griffey, yeah.
By choice. Don't necessarily want to associate with many Eagles fans after a certain NFC Championship game a couple years ago.
Griffey's probably diving into the numbers as we're talking, though.
Probably so.
I'm guessing he's diving into the numbers. All right, I'm going to go Tyrell Williams, who is Detroit's top threat. Who knew? I didn't even know.
Quintus Cephas? Great football name.
He was a stud at Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Solid wide receiver.
Well, I mean, the NFL's not quite the same as the Big Ten.
It's not, but you look at some of the defenses he had to go up against, in particular Ohio State, Michigan, and Michigan State when they had solid defenses. Speaking of, how's the Ohio State-Minnesota game? Refreshing now, 10-7.
Minnesota's in the red zone.
Let's go. Come on, Gophers.
That's got to be a conflict of interest for you, Dan, being a Gopher fan.
No conflict of interest whatsoever.
Being in Ohio.
I will never, ever, ever cheer for Ohio State. Ever.
Yeah, but, I mean, all your neighbors are.
Don't care. Anybody but Ohio State. I'm in Cincinnati, so thankfully here, with having Cincinnati and Xavier, Miami just up the road. Of course, that's not anywhere near the tier of Ohio State, but we've got some options down here. And Cincinnati last year in particular, solid season.
So I got to take a kicker here.
Really?
I mean,
I guess round 11, we're kind of flying through it here. I'm looking at this auction draft I've had going where I have 4 players. I haven't made a pick in easily 40 minutes in that draft.
No, we've been rolling here.
This is a very fast draft.
I mean, we all know exactly what we want to do. We know all the numbers, we know all the stats. This is what every draft should be like, right?
Absolutely. You roll through it, you know your guys.
There's Irv Smith. There he is.
Yeah, there he goes. Auto pick.
Yeah, well, that's Kevin's fault. He bailed on us this morning.
Yep. Well, and the other thing too is even if you know that you're not going to make it, you can edit your do not draft list. You can edit your player rankings. Move guys who you know are going to be hurt all year to that injured list.
Need a kicker. Let's see.
Yeah, I need to pick here.
Who took Michael Thomas? Will, you did.
I did, yeah.
That's a good IR stash. Do we have an IR spot in this league? I thought we did.
You should, yeah.
Yeah, then that's a solid IR stash.
Yeah.
Well, with Marlon Mack, in case Jonathan Taylor gets hurt.
Well, we're going to go defense here.
Grant, what about you? What's going on Thursday night in Vatek?
So it was actually a super interesting night. In addition to the Sports 2.0 network here, I work for a local media company here called Sons of Saturday, which is sort of an homage to, Saturday college football, all that stuff.
Yeah.
There are 3 co-founders. One of them was a former offensive lineman here. So Tanner, you can relate to that.
He's probably a good guy.
Yeah, probably better than you. So, is that? Oh no, it's your pick. All right, cool. You didn't mute your audio. Very professional of you. So, Sons of Saturday, we're partnered with a local bar downtown called Sharky's, and so today we had an open tab with free drinks, however many you wanted. So I went there. Of course, I abstained from alcohol because I am a responsible adult. But I'm here now, and it's my turn. So, and somebody just took my pick, which is unfortunate. Who did that? Mark's Tractors. I wanted Naheem Hines. All right, you guys fill in here. I got to figure out what I'm going to do because I wasn't watching.
I don't know. I mean, what do you need?
I don't know. My team is already the best, clearly. So we're kind of just fooling around here. We're looking for backups.
Since Grant wants to brag, I'm going to take a deeper look into his team.
I'm not quite as confident in your team as you are, and of course, part of that is it's your team. But
I have 10 seconds left. Good Lord, I don't know who I'm going to take.
Got to be queuing guys up.
I panicked so hard.
Boy, you did.
I panicked so hard.
Tariq Cohen.
Yep.
That is a panic.
Although you did take Curtis Samuel was going to be my guy.
A solid pick.
Yeah, that was going to be my next pick.
You rebounded with that one.
Yeah, but Tariq Cohen, I think, is dead.
I don't know if you can say that, Rodney.
I just did. Yeah, sure I can. I mean, I can say what I want. He's dead.
We're all adults here.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know I had rules on what I couldn't say. I mean, who's going to tell me no?
That's a good point. It's not me.
That's it. Yeah, well, I mean, the guy's hurt. I do know that.
He is hurt. It's an IR pick.
Yeah. Well, all right. I like that pick then. Sorry if Tariq Cohen's watching. Sorry, I apologize. My bad.
No, don't apologize because the Bears just drafted a Virginia Tech guy. I need him to pass him in the depth chart.
There you go. Okay. All right. Tariq Cohen's dead then.
Yeah, we'll stick to that story.
Yeah, he's dead. Let's see here. Almost my pick. Is AJ Green going to play this year?
Yeah, he's the number 2 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, no, he's my next possible pick unless Dan takes him.
I don't know if he's number 2. They've got Rondale Moore. They got Andy Isabella.
He's the number 2.
Still there?
Christian Kirk is the number 3. Rondale Moore is the number 4. Isabella's the number 5.
I'll tell you what, Rodney, I am looking wide receiver here.
AJ Green.
And I got a couple of guys on my board.
Grant just said he's the number 2 in Arizona.
Tanner, I like.
Is he going to be healthy though?
My team looks
Grant's. I like your team more than Grant's now.
I mean, AJ Green's pretty old.
Is Larry Fitzgerald coming back? Because it's like a maybe not.
Nah,
I don't think he's going to play this year.
I don't think he is either.
Oh no! Unable to connect. Shoot! Please take the player that's in my queue.
That's a shame.
Oh no!
Oh,
what just happened?
You might have to get J.D. McKissick.
Oh God, I hope not. I'm stacked on running backs already. Who did it go with?
Elijah
Moore.
Okay, perfect. We're still okay there. That is who I wanted. Thank God for the queue, boys.
Oh yeah, Elijah Moore. But
dodged a bullet there.
Hockey
Tanner,
guy.
can you come up with a better name for your team?
I'm waiting, Grant. I'm waiting till I know who my star is to do a name because I was going to.
Tanner's terrific team.
That's
what a snore.
That was the default name.
That was the default name, Grant.
Yeah, I can tell.
That's how little he cares about what we're doing here.
I wanted to see, so my team is gonna be defined by Red Rockets. They're gonna be the Rodrigo's Red Rockets. That's what we're gonna be.
Isn't Andy Dalton the Red Rocket? What do you?
No, Rodrigo's Rex Specs. That's what we'll be. Rodrigo's. Yeah,
Nobody heard that.
Rex Specs. That's what it's gonna be.
Can I get some predictions for the North Carolina Virginia Tech game from my co-hosts here?
UNC win.
I'm not confident. I think the Hokies can get them.
I will say we're a plus 5.5 at home.
Yeah.
So basically about a touchdown underdog when you factor in home field advantage.
So, Grant, a buddy of mine is a huge Vatech football fan, and he is begging me to road trip with him out there to Blacksburg to see a game. So, possible I may be getting to Blacksburg this fall.
In a completely unbiased opinion, Tech has amazing tailgates. The stadium atmosphere is electric to start the game. ever since we started losing, a lot of people leave at halftime. So I will warn you of that. The players are kind of they were kind of at war with the fans. Not quite the Javi Baez level, but they weren't happy that everybody was leaving at halftime. But the last time we played UNC, it went to 6 overtimes.
Yes.
And we won 43-41. So we should be packed for at least week 1. No guarantees about Middle Tennessee State in week 2, but beyond that, we've got a decent schedule. I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's begging. He's begging for Notre Dame.
You guys are on here.
My pick, I think.
You said he's begging for Notre Dame.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make that. That's the week I get back from Vegas that week. I don't know if I can hit Vegas and then Blacksburg in the same week. Might not go real well in the house. Yeah. But then later in the year, Duke comes to town.
Tanner, do you know anybody that goes to Central Connecticut State?
Currently?
Or just ever?
Yeah, I know.
Miami's got their homecoming game against Central Connecticut State.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know a few kids on the football team. I know a lot of people who went there.
Tanner probably knows the graduating class of 2004.
Grant, that makes absolutely no sense at all. That makes no sense whatsoever. Let's see here. Tanner's terrific team. All right, who am I taking cleanup duty here? Go along. McCall Hardman. That's a good pick.
That is a very good pick. That is a very good pick, Tanner.
Quick draft tonight. Efficiency.
It was good. Yeah, 8:30 right at an hour.
I don't have a backup quarterback, but that's all right.
Yeah, I don't need one with Aaron Rodgers.
I need one, but, I forgot.
All right, well, I need a kicker because that's my last remaining spot. What team kicks a lot of field goals?
Get the Patriots kid. I think they're going to be kicking a lot of field goals this year.
Yeah, what happened there with Nick Folk? Was he just that bad?
No, I think they like the Michigan kid. They like the kid who didn't have a job, whatever his name is, and then he went in there and won the job. He was inconsistent by the end, but he started really strong. I think he's young, probably.
I'm taking Robbie Gould for the Niners.
Good choice.
Sorry, Tanner. And then I don't even know who I need. Who do I have? All right, I need a backup quarterback or a backup tight end. Let's see. Who do we got? Oh, wow. I'm taking Jameis.
Jameis. Freaking crap.
That's an amazing final round pick. I'm not going to hear any bad words about it. Guy threw for 5,000 yards and 33 touchdowns last year as a starter.
Yeah, but the problem is if he plays like he normally does, then you'll get -2 points about 3 times.
They will.
Jameis, the only player in history, 30 touchdowns and 30 picks in the same season.
You know what I mean when I say this? It smells like a victory.
You got to eat a W. You bite here and you cross the middle like that, and then you got to eat the W. Right? That was the stupidest thing ever.
Wait, Tanner.
Hey,
one thumb, one pinky, one finger.
Much love.
All love, baby.
All love. Who am I going?
That was the thumbnail of our video of Parlay Power Hour this morning. It was us doing this.
I did see that.
Has someone taken my man Mac Jones yet? I gotta take Mac Jones.
Just search Jones.
Boy, that's a really good idea.
He is available, Tanner, right behind Daniel Jones.
There we go. A little late pick. He'll be valuable by the end of the season. He'll be playing. He'll be starting for me halfway through.
He could be.
I'll take.
Dan, what do you need here?
Kicker. Makes my job easy when we get this far down. So
I need a defense, and I'm going to go with Jacksonville against Houston.
Wow.
I mean,
I suppose if you're streaming week by week, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I mean, then I'll find somebody in week 2 to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think Houston's going to be god awful offensively, right?
Probably.
Hey, another VT grad, Tyrod Taylor. Let's tone it down.
All right.
I think Tyrod Taylor is probably the best backup quarterback in the NFL.
Stop the count. Gophers got the touchdown. 14-10 Minnesota over Ohio State.
Yeah, I saw that.
42 seconds to go in the half. Stop the count.
Poor Buckeyes. Poor Buckeyes.
I picked Minnesota spread for Bet Us.
Love it. Love that pick.
All right, fellas. Well, we are wrapping up. We got 4 picks left. What do you think of your teams?
Championship.
I'm satisfied.
I've got to look at my team.
I like it.
My team's fire.
All right, fellas. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great weekend and appreciate all you guys do. And maybe we can have a little mid-season gathering here and figure out how our teams are doing.
Absolutely.
Are we having any trade talks before we log off?
I mean, if you want to, if you got any ideas, go ahead.
Anybody looking to offload some positions they stockpiled or anything like that?
Not yet.
Not yet, Grant. Not on draft night.
No, I'm gonna.
We'll reconvene in a few days.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them settle into their jersey first. Get them a house in my city, and then maybe trade them later. Detroit Lions style. Do it on their birthday.
Oh, God, that was so bad.
Send them out on their birthday. If I gotta send them to any of your clowns' team, they're gonna be depressed. So, yeah, no draft trades for me. I'm out.
I'm good with my team.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, boys. I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for joining us, guys. Subscribe to the network as usual. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks,
See you guys.
everybody. Good luck.